Well, I ain't gonna say anything. Just gonna give it a minute and see if this
Okay.
works. See if
I'm
this
gonna
works.
shut my
Say anything.
I'm gonna shut my mic off until
Just gonna give it a
you
minute
start. So
and see if this
okay.
works. Oh crap! Then I go ahead. Oh my god! What is this amateur hour? Oh boy! All right, I think we
I think
should be.
that goes without saying.
Well, hang on. Go dashboard, 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 dashboard. I went to hit the thing for muting, and it did not mute. Go dashboard, dashboard. There we go. All right, here we go.
His nickname is Superbad.
Oh, I hope we don't lose everything. I'm gonna feel like a jackass.
What kind of things do they do in an establishment called Silk? Pretty sure she gets a lot of comments about how effing hot she is, so she's probably tired of them. But
Well, you kind of had to suspect that that's what was going on anyway.
there's no reason he shouldn't have qualified. I guess he did crash on it twice.
Throwing
Yes.
that at the wall and seeing if it sticks.
This is the Talkin Moto podcast.
I like our little intro. It's good.
Really?
Yeah, you not like it?
I don't care.
All right. Well, here we are, Jason. Another week down. You.
Yeah.
I-
Week 2.
I'm interested to hear your setup right now because you have a snowstorm, or had a snowstorm, ice storm.
Right smack dab in the middle of an ice storm.
So your house has no power. Right.
Yes, that's correct.
So, are you like, you got the little Honda generator zinging away?
I got the generator sitting out on the deck. Got the extension cord running into the living room where I have it hooked up to a power strip, and I have way too many things plugged into that power strip.
So as long as you don't throw a breaker or the generator runs out of gas, you're good.
Yeah, we're good. I mean, I got the TV going. I'm set. I don't have any lights on. I got a candle lit, but we're good.
I wish there was a picture to see this.
It's par for the course today, man. Woke up at 4:30 this morning and my furnace wasn't working.
Ooh.
Finally got the furnace fixed about 3 o'clock this afternoon. Luckily, it worked just long enough to get the house warmed up again, and then power goes out.
What happened to the furnace?
It's about a yearly thing with it where it just decides to not work.
Cops and attitude?
Yeah, pretty much. So this is what it is.
Always something.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that's well, definitely not moto related, but I was dealing with a little ice situation out here in Packer country today. It was sleeting this morning. First time ever that I've gone ice fishing in the rain. So
That just sounds sketchy.
it was like one of those, you've probably done it. It might not have been moto related or whatever, but it's like you're planning on doing something, and like the weather's shitty that day, right? But like you want to go, so you go anyway, right? And we've been planning on me and a guy from work. We've been planning this little fishing trip today because we couldn't work today because of Martin Luther King Day. So
I like how you say you couldn't work today.
I literally couldn't work today.
Like you would have wanted to.
Yes, because it's not like I get the day off and I get paid. It's just the day off with no pay. So
Really?
yeah,
How dumb is that?
it's the situation that I'm in.
It's like the day after Thanksgiving for us. We're closed, but it's not a holiday or anything. So I've been there. I understand.
Yeah, so it's like, here, have the day off, but plot twist, you're not getting paid to be off. I'm like, yeah,
Well, I get paid for it. Use vacation.
yeah. So we've been planning this trip, and yeah, there was some sleet on the way out there, and then yeah, there was a couple times it was not pouring, it was a steady rain, but we had the pop up or the flip over shanty, so the only time you really got wet is when you were chasing tip ups. But good time.
I talked to my brother this afternoon. He was also out on the lake ice fishing. I don't know. I don't get ice fishing. Never have, never will.
It was fun. You should check out if you didn't see them. I posted we caught some perch, and these perch were smaller than the shiners we were using for the tip ups.
Oh boy.
God, they were fun to catch, but yeah, I don't know. Got my first northern on a tip up, so that was fun.
Must have been something in the air today. My brother got his first northern on a tip up today.
Shoot, it was fun. Fun hanging out, fun getting out on the ice, even though it was kind of crappy conditions, but.
Well, as long as you had a good time.
Oh, all right. What did? Okay, so this is this is how my Saturday went. We were out running around, and I was like, we'll be back in time to record the races, right? And 8 o'clock comes, 8:30 comes, 9 o'clock comes. We still ain't home. Like, shit. And I'm like, all right, hey, hang on. We got DirecTV, and I got the app on my phone. I'm like, I'll just tell it to record, right? And then we'll be good to
Hmm.
go. Well, earlier in the day, Amber was, I think, back. Oh, no, one of the extension cords we had plugged into our power strip ended up kind of getting, let's say, ripped out. And it must have thrown the breaker on the power strip. So even though I told the DVR to record, the power wasn't on to the receiver, so it did not
Ah.
record. You see how that works?
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
So when I get home, I'm like, piss. So I missed pretty much the heat races. But then I think what happened though when I did tell it to record, it must went through eventually or whatever, because the races must have been on again this morning at like 5 or 6 in the morning, and it
Hmm.
recorded them again. So now I'm watching the heat races again. So kind of all worked out in the end, I guess.
Well, that's good. I didn't really watch it till last night when it was on at 9 o'clock.
I don't. I think I should start. I don't know. I think that would be tough to. I think if I'm not doing anything, it's easy to watch. But like if if we're out doing something else, like before, it'd be like, shoot, the races are on. I need to be home. I need to be watching them. Like that's kind of my mindset.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now I think like um, it's okay not to watch them live. Like I'm not bent out of shape as to who wins. Like if I find out on Twitter or Facebook or whatever. Um,
Yeah, that's kind of how I am too. I don't care anymore if it's spoiled for me.
yeah. And then it's like say you don't know. All right, well, now you can watch a 3 hour show in what, an hour and a half if you really wanted to. Or,
Hmm.
shoot, you could skip to the end if catch the mains and be done. So,
I don't know. I like watching the whole thing from beginning to end. I don't like only catching parts and fast forwarding through parts. I don't like doing that.
no, but commercial wise, if you just cut all
Yeah.
that out.
Yeah.
Because I think I did that tonight after we got back from fishing. I just kind of watched the races, and I think I started at like 5 or 5:30, and they were done. Well, 7:30 maybe. But
Nice.
then
So
I,
they're all nice, fresh in your mind.
no, not really.
That's good.
I did get to see. I was talking with my dad, and he's like, "What the hell?" Or he's like, "What happened to that guy that flipped over backwards on the start?" And I had no idea because I didn't get to watch any of the heat races. So I'm like,
Oh,
I don't know. And then I think I hopped on Racer X and seen Baggett loop it out. So I was like, man, I don't ever remember seeing that happen at a pro level. Could be wrong,
yeah. I think well, it's pretty rare. We'll put it that way.
but I'm like, well, poop. But what else did I happen in the heats that I missed? So there should be more. Hanson Parks, Melross. Yep, actually that
Mhm.
just happened, right? I think that was Melross. Yeah, that just happened. Baggett flips over backwards. But um and then even on Facebook, Greta had posted like tough blocks are your friends or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it said, and I didn't really think anything of it. We were out running around Saturday, so didn't see it. And then I got to see Jeremy Martin's little practice get off. That was pretty wild.
That was pretty nuts. You got damn lucky.
He got damn lucky on a lot of scenarios right there.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
I
I mean,
mean,
he's lucky he hit the first tough block. He's lucky he hit the second tough block. Then he's lucky that he didn't get run over.
yeah. I think to me the scariest part, well, second scariest part, the first part would be cartwheeling through the air. And then, yeah, second part, landing on the face of the triple. Like, ugh. That could have been bad for him and or whoever would have hit him.
Yeah, could have been real bad.
But maybe the nice thing about that is I'm trying to. Yeah, so where he would have ended up would have been on the inside of the takeoff of the triple. So I don't know if any 250s were jumping that from the inside. I would probably lean towards
Mm,
not,
yeah, probably not.
but because I know someone just took off either right before he crashed or maybe at the start of his crash there. I thought I saw a glimpse of someone hitting the
Yeah,
triple.
there was somebody right there.
But I didn't see what happened to Albertson. I guess he crashed and hurt himself, but I never
Mm,
saw anything.
I never saw that one either.
Yeah, they were. Oh, I remember. I think I just checked Racer X for something throughout the day, and I seen Oldenburg crashed and uh, took out his collarbone. Aldridge crashed during the week. He's out. That Talkin Moto curse, man.
They'll get you.
Look out. Bowers, you're
It'll,
next. He's up.
it'll get you. Yeah. Well, if you start calling them out like that, we could run into legal issues.
Ah, shit. Can't help it, man. Nothing we can do about it.
No, no, that's right.
Excuse me. So really, this was my night of racing. Get to the 250 main, and this is probably sound bad, but the gate drops, and what? Hansen gets stuck in the gate.
Oh God, you just smoked that gate. I don't know what the hell he was thinking.
Well, it's like, so he gets stuck, and then did Martin get stuck, or did the gate not drop, or something happened? Because he was way back
Yeah,
too.
I think Martin kind of when Hansen took off, Martin kind of rolled a little bit forward, and it might have been enough that the gate got caught on his front tire.
Yeah, I was just like, like I don't know. I just saw Martin kind of get hung up there, and I was just like, I think I might have said fuck or shit, and then that was it. I'm like, yeah. Like I was really hoping that he would, been up there and could have battled.
Yeah, I don't see him pedaling that much this year. I don't know what the deal is with him, but he just looks off for some reason.
I saw this interesting stat today. Do you? Okay, let's start with McElrath. His average start, third. Okay, nice. That's pretty decent. Martin's, 17.
Yeah,
Aye. But dang it. Hopefully.
it's only been 2 races.
I know. I know. But I don't know. I saw that today. I'm like, oh yeah, it's been bad. Bad. You think he'll sneak a win out before the year's over?
Too early to tell. I don't know. Right now, I would say no. I don't like to be the naysayer, but I just don't see it right now.
Just got to get a good start. Better start.
Got to get a good start, but it's also got to be a track that suits him. I don't think these first 2 tracks have really suited him very well.
Oh, that was the other thing too. I almost forgot about. Another rained, shortened kind of practice deal did the same thing last week. So same thing again this week.
Yeah, I was shocked how good a shape the track was actually in on Saturday night. I saw they had it covered and all that, but I still expected it to get way more rutted out than it did.
I think I don't know. I don't want it to just be a frickin' mud fest, but I don't know. Part of me wants him to. I don't want to say not cover it or do what they can, but like, if they did get a shit ton of rain, like, then the track should be muddy. You know what? Does that make sense? What I'm
I,
trying?
I I totally disagree.
Damn.
Mud races are so freaking boring.
I'm not saying like a complete mud fest, but like if it, rutted up and I don't know. I might not be explaining what I'm envisioning in my brain.
I'm perfectly fine with that outdoors. Supercross, I don't like it when the track becomes the enemy.
I got you. I understand.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just be quiet on that then.
It was kind of funny because when Jeff showed up on Saturday, he's like, "Yeah, did you see they got a ton of rain? It's going to be a mutter." I was like, I don't know. We just don't see mutters anymore unless it's like Daytona where the track is just too big to cover it. Like it seems like all these stadiums now, they're not afraid to get out the poly and cover the track. And unless it's actually pouring down rain during the race, we just don't tend to see the mutters.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because, I mean, I guess I don't remember, because aren't they done by, like, Thursday, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they usually do press day on Thursday, don't they? Or do they do it Friday?
I don't remember if it's Thursday or Friday, now that I'm thinking about it, but...
I thought they did them on Thursday, but I could be way wrong.
So it might not all be done, but I mean, you'd think that the track is, for the most part built, so then, yeah, they get it covered and... Yeah. Poop.
Well, just by seeing the amount of water that was standing around in San Diego, it's pretty obvious covering the track really does help.
Yeah. Talking with someone today, they live. I don't think they're too far from LA, and they're like, yeah. Oh, because I was giving them a hard time, because they said winter. It's been a cold winter. And I'm like, you're in fucking California. I said, what's winter to you when it gets below 75 degrees?
Mm-hmm.
And then they're talking about the rain, and they're like, it either sprinkles or it just pours. And they said it's just been pouring lately. But,
Well, they all bitch about having a drought, so there you go.
yep. Um, yeah, I guess. I know that one Anaheim opener, it was just crap. When it gets to be where they can't jump, like they're rolling the triples, and that's too much.
Yeah. Like I said, it's just too boring. What was it? Was it last year? Yeah, last year Vegas was just a mud fest, right?
Hmm. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm
So
pretty
long,
sure it was.
so long
And
ago.
I remember when that race started, I saw the track and saw what it looked like, and I was like, fuck this, I'm going home. I don't want to watch 3 hours of this.
Right. And I think, that it probably would still get boring, but definitely funner to watch in person. Than
I don't know. I think I'd be totally bummed if I spent the money to go to Vegas to watch a mutter.
we're in the fucking desert.
I had plenty of buddies that did spend the money to go to Vegas and sat there in the rain all night. I would have been pissed.
Yeah. Um, my shit together. Oh, I did something this week, and I think it might help with my um. I don't think it's anger, but I kind of did something on Facebook the other day, and
Hmm.
like I don't mind knowing what's going on with the races, right? Or let's say like right now, Martin's crash. It's on TV right now. Like, okay, whatever. But it's like, and I'm not saying like if people shared it, but there's, let's say Trans World or Racer X or all these other like medias, right? That I used to follow, and it's like they post it, right? Well, then I get five more from different people or sources, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. I'm like, I can't take this anymore. I'm like, I don't know, Racer X, you're out. Trans World, like I don't need to see the same thing 10 times. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I don't know. I thought that was all right.
Yeah, you'll go back to it.
Eh,
You'll
we'll
feel
see.
in the dark.
Ah, and it's like this week. I tried to watch the races, and that was it. I didn't even write anything down.
Wow. I didn't either. Saturday night I was way too drunk to write anything down. But then I rewatched them yesterday and I still didn't write anything down. Because why should I? That's your job.
Yeah. And it's like, I don't know. I think I'm all right with that.
It's all
Um,
good.
but since let me back up, even though the 250 main is not on. Uh, like I thought it was cool with Dakotas was running up front there for a little while.
Yeah. What was that all about? What was he thinking?
I know I'm like, this is cool, but I don't really see it lasting. But He's up there for a little while though, which was good.
Yeah.
And then once Davalos got around him, I think Davalos led a couple laps.
Yeah.
I thought, shit, he might have it.
Yeah, I kind of thought there for a few minutes that he was going to run away with it. Kind of just kept watching the lap times, thinking McElrath better step on it if he's going to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then he finally did,
Yep.
and that made my heart happy. I don't know why, just did.
Yeah, you know, it's all good. Why is this way? What the hell? There we go. Too many tabs open. Yeah, so McElrath wins again. 2 for 2. Hill second, Plessinger third, Davalos, then Faulkner. So,
Yeah.
I don't...
And how about Cooper Webb?
You're gonna make me look, because, like, right now, you ask me how he did, I couldn't even tell you.
Exactly. I shouldn't be that way. That's mean. But
Yeah, why you busting his balls?
I don't even know why I brought him up when we're talking about 250s, but
Oh, it's okay.
it's a habit.
No.
I was actually kind of impressed with Faulkner this weekend. Maybe he kind of broke out of his shell a little bit and maybe showed a little more promise than he has so far.
I don't know. Is it going to... I don't remember where he started. Well, he didn't crash, so that's good.
Well, he didn't crash. He had a decent start. Did he lead off the start? He was up there. He was maybe second for a couple laps. I mean,
I know Hill was up there, so I don't know if those two are... If I'm getting those two crisscrossed or what. Because I don't remember Faulkner being up there.
Well, fine then.
But it says he started 4th, so you're probably right there. Hill was 9th, so it was the other way around. But yeah, he doesn't endo in the whoops and gets a little better finish than he did last week. So that was good.
Yeah. Good for him.
Man, I am just, once again, second week in a row, I'm pretty much unsure on 3/4 of the field in the 250 class.
Well, unless you got it sitting there in front of you, how can you remember it?
I do got it in front of me.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're right. You suck.
No, not like, okay. So, I think you're going to say McElrath's the guy. Plessinger's always going to be there.
Right now he is. I don't know if I agree with Plessinger. I think he can be kind of a hit or miss.
Okay.
So far he's been good, but I think from what we've seen of him in the past, I don't think of him as a solid podium spot every week.
Okay. So, see, I have, like, McElrath. I think you got to keep picking him.
He's one of those that I think you got to pick him until he gives you a reason not to.
Mm-hmm. I would put Plessinger in that second spot. And then, to me, Hill and Davalos are kind of, could go either way. And then, I'd like to put Martin up there, but to me, just like you said about McElrath, like, until he does something different, like, kind of have to me, do the same thing for Martin. Like, I don't want him to be, not that 6th is bad, or 7th bad, but I mean,
not as good as we expect from him.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And then after that, like, Nicoletti, Melross, Hansen, Bowers, like all the guys from pretty much eighth down, like,
It's a crapshoot.
yeah, like roll the dice. Um, like Champion, he was one that missed out on it last week, and I forget if I don't know if the top. Oh, Ames. I think Ames is the guy that is filling in for Aldridge, so he made it
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
So, but I think I don't know, Nicoletti got eighth. I think he's doing better in the 250s. I wouldn't put him eighth in 450s, but
No, definitely not.
but yeah, so I don't know. Maybe, shit, I don't know. Maybe that's a good reason why I'm not doing fantasy Supercross this year. I got no idea what the hell I'm talking about.
No, that's a good reason. It proved that I shouldn't be doing it because I forgot to make my picks. So
Well, all right. Are we missing anything exciting that happened in 250s?
nope, not that
Nothing.
I can remember.
See, that's it. Nothing.
Wasn't anything real groundbreaking.
I mean, McElrath had to kind of work his way up a little bit, so that was kind of exciting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The 250 main was by no means boring. I mean, you had, what was it? Top four were all within a few seconds of each other on the final lap.
I should.
Or was I watching a different race?
You might have been watching Arena Cross.
I didn't watch any Arena Cross this week, Scott.
I'm just kidding. Why and where it should tell me this information that you are requiring.
They paint that car to look like a bumblebee.
Oh, but speaking of that, they got lap times. So this would be kind of the cool thing with the new layout or format with the shorter lap times or the timed heat races, blah blah blah. So then, now they raced an 18 lap main for 250s. So that's kind of, I don't know. What do you think? I think that's still good. I like
So
it.
far, I've been pretty happy with it. I think it's funny that they try to predict how many laps it's going to go.
And this is gonna, and I don't know why, if this is half my brain is still stuck on the old method. But like right now, I'm watching the heat race for 450s, and it just says, it's counting down. And I don't know if it would confuse people, but like I kind of would like to know like how many laps they've done, or maybe for the main. I mean, not that it matters. It doesn't matter how many laps, but it's just kind of like, oh, they've done 15 laps,
Yeah, I think it was in the 450 main that I was like, I wonder how many laps they've actually done.
Yeah. And I think they're right on track to where they were last year, because I thought I wrote it down last week because I was checking. And it was either last year or the year before, they were right around that 55 second. But I think it was a couple years ago, or I'm flipping them around, where they were like, like low 50s or upper 40s. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, that'll happen as they get to more of the football-only stadiums. You'll start seeing those shorter lap times.
Then they're going to return the wall, do you think?
I hope not. That's one thing that I don't think is even necessary. Why try to slow them down?
Yeah. But no, yeah, for the new format with the shorter lap times, I'm 100% for it. So I wonder if we're ever gonna see it where they race less than what they would have if it was the old way.
Daytona probably.
You are probably, yeah.
That's pretty much the only place where the formula would work in the other direction because the lap times were longer. But there's only so much they can do in a stadium.
Right. Oh yeah. I mean, they've been doing really good, out west, but when they go east to some of the open stadiums, you know, then if something happens or, you know, if it is whatever starts raining at 7 o'clock or whenever. Of course, that one is it New York that they do? That's the midday race. So
Are they doing that again this year? I guess I didn't look.
I thought so.
Hate that. I was watching a rebroadcast of that last week, one day, or maybe the week before.
Mm-hmm.
I just remembered how much it sucked. It was like watching practice, just because it felt like practice. I don't know. I just didn't like it.
Yeah, because isn't it's on a prime time spot, right? Is that what the deal was?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
But I don't know. It. I don't want to say it. It doesn't. I really don't care. It doesn't bother me. But I know for me personally, that's one that I won't be watching live. Like it's in the
Yeah.
middle of the day. Like I'm definitely gonna be recording that one.
Yeah. I'm doing stuff. Damn it.
When would we do that one? East Rutherford.
East.
Yes, sir. That is May. Oh, May. Oh my God, that's a 4:30 main event at 4:30.
Huh. I don't like it.
So, well, F those guys then.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we're done there. Done with the little bikes. Confident enough that I'm gonna close all of my windows for those guys.
Close your windows anyway. It's cold out.
I know it is. All right. So 450s. I thought that was I don't know, kind of exciting. Uh, Dungy was winning. Gets the start. Roxon's right behind him. Roxon passes Dungy. And I'm like, shit. Like, if I know I don't want to say it's not over. Forget I said that. But like, if Roxon just gaps Dungy and beats him by 16 seconds, that's not good.
Yeah. I was kind of feeling the same way. It's like, well, if he pulls away here, there's really no point in watching any more races this year.
And then I was like, you would have to assume, like, if I'm Roxon, like, I want to beat this guy by as much as I can, I don't want to, toy with the guy. So I don't think he's toying with him.
No, I don't think he is either. I'm sure he wasn't going 110% though, trying to stay in front of him though either. I think he's kind of learned his lesson with doing that. So I think the guy's smart enough to know that, this is how far I need to stay in front of him. And then towards the end, if I do have to go to 110%, I can. But I don't know. I thought it was kind of funny towards the end of the race when Ricky was saying that he felt like Dungy was just sizing him up.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole time I'm thinking, that's like the stupidest thing you can do is size a guy up and wait till the last lap to try to make a move. Because what if you make a mistake and then boom, Dungey makes a mistake? I'm like, oh, well, if he was sizing him up, he learned his lesson.
Yeah, I was like, I might have been leaning towards the edge of my seat there. I'm like, I was hoping he would have got him, and then yeah, you seen him kind of screw up that rhythm section, and you're like, yeah, piss.
Yeah.
The fat lady has sung. That was it.
Yep.
But
All she wrote.
yep. Um. But yeah, other than that, though, I mean, it's still a back to back for Roxon. But you know, Dungey was right there, and you know, I'm a
Dungey rode well. You can't take that away from him. You know, that pass that Roxon put on him was just sheer balls.
you know.
And he made it work and was able to just stay in front of him. But yeah, I mean, Dungey looked good.
Dang it. I'm trying to think. I should stop that though.
That's scary.
I don't know. That's it. That's all I got. Shut her down.
Okay, I'm out of beer, so
Looking for a Coors Light sponsorship?
yeah, that'd be swell.
Um, I'm trying to think that. To me, right off the top of my head, for memory of 450s, that was. Whoa, that was it.
Yeah, I mean, there really wasn't much in the heat races to make you think too much.
And I'm drawing. Yeah, I'm. Stick a fork in the 450s for me.
And you just watched these races. What the hell, dude?
I know. See? They're losing me. Casual fan turned golf watcher something. I don't know.
Turned ice fisher.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So you're happy with Cooper finishing in that 14th spot, huh?
I don't want to say I'm happy. You know, I just kind of, I don't know. I think, you know, there's those people out there that expected him to just come right out and all of a sudden he was going to dominate the 450s. And I guess it's kind of nice to see the guy get knocked down a peg or two. You know, it'd be one thing if he was up there with Roxon and Dungey, but I mean, he's not. He still looked kind of frustrated this weekend, or still looked, you know, like he was kind of riding tight and definitely not real comfortable. He looked better than last weekend, but still really showing that he's human.
Right. Yeah, because that was that his heat race that he got the good start, and he was
Yeah.
up there, and he just kind of got not pushed to the back, but you know, then he had to go to the semi.
He kind of got freight trained.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but you know, like they were saying, you know, both Ricky and Emig said that, you know, their first years in the 450 class or the 250 class was pretty tough, and that it, you know, it takes a lot more. And what's going to be really hard on Cooper is when they get into the dog days down this, where he's got to race twice as many races as he did before, and if he's not doing well, I mean, that's going to take its toll on him. So
Right.
he's got to get it figured out pretty quick here.
And I want to say that now that you brought that up, Ricky having a tough go, and I don't know if it was Emick, but you're probably gonna remember what I'm talking about. Is RC crashes in the whoops, and he's kind of on the right side of the track, and he like picks himself up, but then he like starts to walk across the whoops to his
And
bike.
gets run over.
Yeah, and he gets clipped. Wasn't that Emick that clipped him?
No, it wasn't Emig.
Oh,
I don't think. I don't think so.
but you know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah,
And then
I
he
know
cut.
what you're talking about, but I don't think it was Emig.
Mm. Oh yeah, he would have been done way before
Emig would have
then.
been done by then.
Who am I thinking of? Well, piss. Sorry. But you know the situation anyway.
Yep, I know the story very well.
Let's see. Checking in with Weimer. Not so hot. 16th.
Yeah.
I didn't see what happened to Baggett. 20th. Yikes. What is your take on guys riding 250s in the 450s?
Let them.
Let them. Okay.
It's an open class. Let them do whatever they want. They're not going to compete. I really don't see it being a problem. But you're not gonna have a guy jump on a 250 and go out there and smoke the 450 class.
I've seen that Frederick Norn, he's on one. So got 19th. Yeah, some of these guys. Brayton's way down there. I don't know what the hell happened.
Track got tough, man. One corner was just stupid. I mean, it was awesome. I liked it because it was actually kind of tough for these guys. But when you consider that it was, by comparison, it was a tiny little obstacle. It was a 20-foot double, and it was just giving the guys fits all night long. And I thought that was awesome.
Which one was, or where at on the track was this?
Oh boy! Oh, it was that stupid little single double double thing right before that 90-degree right hander before that big triple.
Oh, okay. I think I see it. It's kind of blocked on the. I got the track map up on the display. And I think it's covered up partially.
Damn it.
No yawning.
Can't help it, dude. Tired.
I know. I hear you. But yeah, I don't like I'm going. Well, it makes sense. Like when Roxon or whoever, Dungy, whoever it is, when it's that close up front, like I really don't remember him talking about anybody the whole main event. Which I know it isn't the case, but I'm just trying to. I'm going down the list to my memory, and it's not good.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
All foggy.
Maybe I shouldn't have got hammered.
I shouldn't have gotten hammered. Whew.
All right. Well, let's shoot. I gotta come up with a new poll question.
That's the same poll question as the week before.
Yeah, I never switched it.
Oh, I was gonna say I answered it again. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I'll have to think of something. Man, I closed it. That's it. I quit. You're in charge.
All right, adios.
Deuces, motherfuckers. All right, so back to Anaheim, A2. Is it just me, or was the military appreciation earlier this year? Or has it always been at San Diego?
I don't know. I can never keep that all straight.
Because they used to go. I thought it went A1, Phoenix, A2. Then was it San Diego? They flipped them around because Phoenix is round 4.
Yeah.
But
I don't know why you're asking me this. I don't remember that stuff.
I'm just throwing it out there, you know.
Well, you better just pull it right back in.
So, but that's it. That's really all I got. I mean, like I said, I didn't really I I don't want to say I didn't do my homework. I'm not in school anymore. So I tried to watch the races as a casual fan, and that was it. Hoping hoping Dungy can pick it up. And actually, you know what? Here's what I'd like to see happen. And I know McElrath got an all right start, but like I'd like to see Roxon and McElrath get a shitty start.
Yeah.
Then I think we'll like if they can get, and I'm not talking like their shitty starts, like oh man, I started fifth, like you know tip. I don't want them to tip over in the corner, but like I want them to come across like the first lap and be like, well, shit. There's no way they're gonna be in. There's no way Roxon's gonna be in 15th after the first lap unless the dude crashes.
McElrath didn't have a great start this week, did he?
You're,
Because I kind of wrote him off at the beginning of the main. I was kind of like, yeah, no streak. Maybe
uh,
I'm way off.
hang on, stand by. Says he started fifth.
Okay. There's
Uh,
there's those guys that you're just not gonna see a horrible start out of unless somebody takes him out.
which I don't understand this either. They got Martin as 22nd off the start. But that's not. I don't know. Cuz to me off the start is that I always thought that was your first lap.
I don't know if they go by that or if they go by the whole shot line. I feel like they go by the whole shot line.
But like you get what I'm saying, right? Like if he gets a either one of them, I mean, obviously the further back you are, the harder it's going to be to work your way through. So
Yeah.
like if he starts 15th and he still beats you, then we got to then then we might have to pop the safety on the panic button.
Yeah.
But
I'll agree with you.
so yeah, we'll see what.
But I also don't think you can't take away from the guy because he gets good start. I mean, that's all part of it.
Right. No. No. But when the dude's fast and he starts first or second, like I expect him just to keep, you know, clean the seat off for the Roxon bandwagon so I can have a warm place to sit.
Yeah.
But oh shit. Shoot, where was I before we got on this little rant? I don't remember.
I don't know.
But that's it. I got nothing else. We'll be back next week for A2.
Sweet.
And yeah.
We'll hopefully have a full report from Cedar Lake Arena round 2.
Ooh. That's
Saturday.
Saturday. Have you been out there? You raced the first?
Until the first race, I was there pretty much every weekend and sometimes twice, but haven't been back since.
Go kick some ass then.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
All right.
There she goes.
That'd be fun.
Hope so. Hopefully my trailer doesn't try to take off on me this time, so.
Oh, what did happen? The tongue didn't break.
No, the hitch broke off my truck.
Yeah, there we go. That's exciting.
That can tend to be a distraction when you show up to the track on race day and your hitch is dragging on the ground with your trailer barely attached to it.
My little trailer, like if that were to happen to mine, like I don't even think the chain's on there. They've been dragging on the ground, so They wouldn't do anything.
Well, there would have been nothing saving mine because the chains were attached to the hitch and the hitch was falling off. So
Well,
I
poop.
just I could not believe that. Now, I had a buddy follow me all the way there. It's like, how do you not notice this? And call me and say, hey, your hitch is falling off your truck.
Like, what
God.
was it? Not like dragging, or it was?
It wasn't quite dragging, but the only thing that was keeping it from dragging was when the hitch broke off, it pushed itself towards the front of the truck,
Mm-hmm.
and it got hung up on the spare tire. So the spare tire underneath the bed was the only thing holding the hitch from falling all the way down to the ground.
You pull up to the track and you get out of your truck and you go back to your trailer and it's not there.
Ugh, it could have happened. It could have happened.
Be like, piss. Well, hopefully you don't have any incidents like that next time.
I hope not.
So
This time we'll make sure the equipment is up to snuff.
nice, nice. All right, dude, that's all I got. I'm ready to have some supper and go to bed.
Sounds good to me.
All right, everybody, thanks for listening. We're out of here.
See ya.